ladies and germs. Welcome to Dilettante Ball. I'm Johnny.
I'm Spencer.
Here on Dilettante Ball, we go on Wikipedia.
We click a random article.
And we talk about it.
Yeah, we do.
First, we're going to talk about something else. That's the GDBQR 2014, the Great Dilettante Ball Quarter Race 2014, where Spencer and I race each other and you to collect all 50 some odd state quarters from every state, principality, territory, and district,
township,
in the Union.
Governorville.
How many do you have?
I'm
on you today.
None.
Me too.
Cool.
Cool.
All right, so
we only have like 3 more weeks.
Yeah.
So,
well, and it's I'm spending all my money on Christmas presents for myself. So
rolls of quarters. We got no shows to plug. No.
Actually, we do have a show coming up.
We have no agenda.
We have a show coming up.
When?
It's the CostaCoast.
Oh, CostaCoast Cabaret.
Yeah.
At Fizz Bar.
Mm-hmm.
December 12th at, I want to say 8 p.m. I will not be there.
Oh, this is the first time hearing about it.
No, I told you.
I don't listen to you.
Jessica and I sing the Nutcracker. So you can come see the Nutcracker.
I'd rather do that. Let's do that.
It's the Joffrey Ballet. Yeah. So check out that show.
Cool.
If there's a Facebook event somewhere, there is. I'll
There
put a
is.
link to it.
Great.
Boom.
Cool. We did it.
Random article. Ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Ooh. Interesting. Operation Deny Flight.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, all right. Operation Deny Flight was a North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO,
Uh-huh.
operation that began on 12 April 1993.
I don't care for
April
this.
12th, 1993.
Thank you. So this is just before the Rodney King riots.
No, that was a year after.
Is it?
Yeah.
Dang it.
April 26, 1992.
There was a
Riot on the streets. Tell me, where were you?
Did we ever mention that's where we got these microphones from? Okay.
We were young.
Yeah.
We were 5. 4. As the enforcement of a United
3,
Nations
actually, and a half.
UN no-fly zone over Bosnia and Herzegovina,
Mm-hmm.
the United Nations and NATO later expanded the mission of the operation to include providing close air support for UN troops in Bosnia and carrying out coercive airstrikes against targets in Bosnia. 12 NATO members contributed forces to the operation, and by its end on December 20th, 1995, NATO pilots had flown 100,420 sorties.
So it was called Operation No Fly.
Operation Deny Flight.
And yet they persisted in flying.
For over 100,000 flights. I assume they were trying to get...
This operation was a complete bust.
They
Gentlemen, back
No,
to the
stop flying! Stop flying!
I can't. I'm already started.
No!
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times.
Mission
Fool me 100th.
accomplished.
Yeah.
I assume they were trying to prevent Bosnians from flying.
Or Herzegovinians.
I don't know anything about this conflict because I was a baby.
Yeah. When it took place in Europe and it wasn't World War II.
Yeah. It played an important role in shaping both the Bosnian War and NATO, both of which I know nothing about.
Nope.
I don't even know anything about Bosnia. I don't think
I realized that I still don't really know what NATO is, but for a long time.
What's the North American Trade Organization?
Yeah, but for a long time I thought they were the UN or they were like the same kind of thing, and then it's like, oh, they're a trade organization. Like what is that? What does that even?
I don't know. There's also a thing called NATO. This is funny. It's the North American Theater Owners.
Awesome.
So pretty much every movie theater is a part of NATO.
That's awesome.
And they're the actual reason why ratings are enforced.
Oh, really?
Yeah, movie ratings aren't a law. It's something that
that organization decided to put.
Yeah, or I mean, I assume every country has their own version of it.
Right.
But here, at least in the United States, movie ratings aren't a law.
That's really
but
interesting. I guess that makes total sense.
Theaters can get fined by I think by NATO or some other body.
Interesting.
But it's not a government thing at all.
That's something you would never think about. Like,
yeah, it's really weird.
It is really weird because, like, of course, like if a movie was if a movie had like if the movie said the F word 3 times but it was rated PG, like the government wouldn't arrest the theater owner.
Right.
You know, like.
Also, the way ratings are determined is insane because that's a whole different body, the MPAA, the Motion Picture Association of America, and it's a bunch of like whoever's who just decide.
And can't you kind of influence a little bit? Like if you have,
I mean,
like if you're Spielberg,
if you got that Skrilla,
I heard that
yeah.
word. Is Bosnia a different country from Herzegovina?
It's
now?
Bosnia and Herzegovina. I don't know.
Like
There's no way. There's no way we'll ever know.
The other day I was referring to Slovakia. That's not a
country. Do you mean the Czech Republic?
Well, first of all, you mean Czechoslovakia?
Isn't it the Czech Republic?
It's
I'm
like-
certain it's the
here's the
Czech
thing.
Republic.
So it used to be a country called Czechoslovakia.
Sure.
That
Which was
co-
probably broken up into like 80 little countries.
Well, it was broken up into the Czech Republic and what I thought was Slovakia, but it's not called that. It's called the Slovak Republic.
So it's the Czech Republic and the Slovak
Republic. Yeah.
Is the Slovak Republic still a country? Company?
Well, it's a
Is it
company.
It's a company.
Yeah, it's run by men in suits, and they're very shadowy figures. It is a country, and I know
It is a company.
it's a company.
Yes.
One thing I know.
The Slovak Republic Incorporated.
uh,
How crazy will that be when instead of having countries, you'll just have like companies that are like,
you mean like now?
but where it's not even
It's
like
not opaque.
like-
It's like, oh, straight up, we are run by GMC
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
It wouldn't be
this
GMC.
is
It'd be
GE.
GE, right?
Yeah, this is Kraft. The
Right.
Kraft States of America, and then each state is a different product. Like
Oh yeah.
this is Kraft singles. This is mac and cheese.
That's kind of like the Hunger Games, where like each district produces a specific thing. It's like Florida only makes
Kraft singles.
Yeah, that's exactly what they would make too.
But nobody else gets them because everyone in Florida just keeps eating them
Yeah,
before they can get out.
yeah.
I mean that will happen.
It's like
That will happen.
It's a Kraft singles black hole. Like
Yeah.
it can enter, but it can't leave.
So then the president of the country would be like the CEO of Kraft.
Right,
Like Daniel Kraftstein will be the president.
Junior.
Yeah, yeah.
Have we ever had a junior for president? Oh, of course we have. Well, no, not quite. George Bush, kind of.
Yeah, and like John Quincy Adams, or were they just cousins or something? I feel like
I don't know.
he wasn't John Adams' son.
Sure. Yeah, they're probably cousins or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Did you ask in the White House or as a president? Because we have had a junior in the White House.
Oh, is that so?
John F. Kennedy Jr.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I meant.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no. What did I mean?
You probably meant has served as president.
I did. Oh, you're talking about the little boy.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought
John.
saluted. Yeah, John. The little boy who died in a plane crash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad luck with that
The
family.
day the music died.
I hear that. The marching band refused to yield.
You know, I can remember like my parents telling me like, man, there's so much like symbolism in that song because
Yeah.
like every line doesn't mean and like
It means
it's
like.
nonsense that means something to Don McLean.
Yeah. Right.
But like, can't somebody just like ask him? He's still alive. I think he's still alive. I mean, he was alive long enough for people to be like, "Yo, dude, what's this song about?"
Well, I know what most of it means.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. It's like references to Bob Dylan and the Beatles and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like it doesn't really have anything to do with like this. What is the story? Just a story of rock and roll? Is that what it is?
I don't care.
And why did the music die when those three fellows died?
It
were
was,
they that
it was a
important at the
plane. It was
time?
a plane crash, and it was like Buddy Holly,
The Big Bopper and Richie Valens.
Chubby Checker.
Sorry, guys.
Ooh.
But someone pointed out like the only reason you even
Travis Barker barely made it out of that one.
and most of Leonard Skinner, and also Randy Rhoads. I think that's all the deaths I can think of. Was it Randy Rhoads?
The arm of the drummer from Def Leppard.
So someone said they're like the only reason you even know who Richie Valens and the Big Bopper are because they died in a crash with Buddy Holly.
Oh, burn!
I mean, kind of is a burn.
Crash and burn.
Oh, brother. But yeah, it is a shame that Buddy Holly died because he made, I forget the exact number, but he made like 60, like, I don't even know. Like he laid down like 60 tracks before he was like 20, and they're all like awesome.
It's probably better. I mean, obviously not better off that he died because whatever, blah, blah, blah. But
before he like
before he could start making shitty music.
Yeah, but he didn't
musically, it's probably better off.
No.
As far as
If he-
people go.
if he would have died like 5 years later, probably would have been the best. Dude, he was like 20.
Sure, you got. I mean, it's. I don't want to take that chance. It's better to leave them wanting more.
Well, that's like if John Lennon died, like I don't even know when, like after like Revolver,
like 1970.
yeah,
like,
right, exactly,
okay.
right.
And
it's like, well-
rooftop concert is over.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Exactly.
Like then that's pretty much when all of the Beatles should have died.
Well, that's fine, and I agree with that. But do you see what I'm saying though? It's like Buddy Holly had at least another 2 or 3 good records in him. I'm
Yes,
sure.
but
You're saying you'd
There
rather
was-
have
there was-
too little than too much?
yes, there was no guarantee that he would have been stopped at the right time.
Gentlemen, your mission, if you should choose to accept it, we have to assassinate Buddy Holly.
I mean, because
really
there's no way to know. There's no way to know.
There's no way to know. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
That's why the government crashes plane.
Measure twice, cut once.
Crash once.
What do you think is the most like tragic celebrity death? Because first of all, I don't really get sad about any deaths ever. Even if it's someone that I know.
What about the woman who was driving a convertible and her long scarf got caught on the wheel as she was driving and decapitated her?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't remember her name, but...
At first I thought you were talking about Princess Diana.
No, that's the first one that came to my mind, but I was too young to even know if that was important or not.
I mean, it was, apparently. They made a Beanie Baby.
Yeah, they did. And did I've probably mentioned this, but I remember waking up that morning and going into the living room. It was like Saturday, it must have been. Or maybe it was during the summer. And my dad was in the living room watching TV, and it was all the coverage of Princess Diana just died. And he was like, This is your JFK. You'll never forget where you were right now. And sure enough, it's true.
Only because your dad said that to you,
That's
though.
exactly
like,
right.
You would have just been like, no, why aren't there cartoons on?
I literally only remember him saying that. I don't remember anything else. And I remember the Beanie Baby. So, yeah, you're right. It had no impact on me whatsoever. I didn't care. I still don't know who she is. I'm sure she's a great person, but...
I don't know much about her. She was Princess of Wales.
I guess. I don't know.
Anyway, what makes you sad?
Oh,
people dying.
probably,
Not in life,
no.
because life, but...
No, life is sad. People dying is happy.
Yeah, they're free.
They got out. Yeah. You did it, guys. You want to know who the most tragic death was?
Or which one affected you most? Or if none did, then that's fine too.
Who died recently that was like
Robin Williams,
Yeah.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah, it's not really been.
I feel like Robin Williams was pretty sad.
It was the closest I got to feeling sad, but I was
Sure,
still like, it didn't really affect me personally. It's like, oh, that's sad. That's too bad. But yeah, I feel like it would have to be someone who like
Joan Rivers. That was actually because she was like fine, and it was just like a freak thing.
Right.
It wasn't like drugs or depression or anything. It was just like, oh, crazy, right?
For me, yeah, sure. Isn't she just old?
Yeah, but she was fairly healthy for someone
That's
her
right.
age.
She went to the hospital to get some sort of procedure and then died.
Yeah. It was just like a weird freak thing.
Yeah, that's too bad. I think that it's not going to be until like 30 or 40 years from now when it's like Amy Poehler or Tina Fey.
Oh, sure.
And I'm like, well, it's the beginning of the end for me. Like I'm seeing all the people I grew up like watching and
that makes sense.
But by that point we'll all be robots probably. So maybe they just won't die.
Hoping.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what
Tina
I'm
Fey
banking
forever. Yeah, I'm really banking on that robot stuff.
Yeah,
because I am not doing well right now.
I've got a lot of cancer. I'll tell you. I noticed. I think I'll probably go to the doctor for this.
Oh boy.
I noticed an irregular mole.
You think?
Yeah. It doesn't look good.
That'd be bad if you got cancer, right?
That'd be crazy.
That'd be pretty crazy.
I feel like skin cancer is like not that big of a deal, though, right? Like
I really don't
like
know.
I feel like you're probably okay. Like as long as you're like, hey, just get this off. Like I feel like
your skin's the biggest organ on your body.
Second biggest. I feel like you've got
that piano's getting pretty big.
It's heavy. You got to let skin cancer like
just run its course.
For it to like be bad. Like other people will start to be like, hey,
what's up with your whole arm?
Yeah. Yeah. Again, I don't know anything.
Right.
Talk to your physician.
I feel like let's say it got to your whole arm, they would probably just flay all the meat off of your bones and then replace it with like a metal endoskeleton.
Probably.
That's awesome, dude. Good luck.
I
hope your insurance covers that procedure.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, my deductible was $500, but I got this sweet
robot arm,
yeah, so I guess it was worth it.
And yes, I did get the cigarette lighter attachment, and you press in the tip of your finger,
that'd be sweet.
and then it goes in for a while, and then once it's hot, it pops out, and then you pull the thing out, and you can
so lame.
Yeah, no, there's no open flame because
really
that's dangerous.
But if you're not careful, the thing will pop out. You're like, oh fuck, oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's like on the floor, burning your feet because you're wearing flip flops.
In my not my first car, because my first car didn't have one. But it did have I found a pack of American Spirits in the car when I got it. But anyway,
it was your VW bus.
Yeah,
of course.
My first proper functioning car, an Isuzu Rodeo. It had a cigarette lighter because it's whatever. But
do cars still have those?
Probably not.
They
have charger ports.
Yeah. So funny.
Instead of getting lung cancer, you're getting brain cancer, right?
Wow. Boom.
Yeah.
You just blew the lid off of that one.
so smoke up, I guess. But in the owner's manual for the car or whatever,
For the
it goes
Isuzu Rodeo.
Yeah. It's like, windshield wipers, this, cigar lighter.
A cigar lighter.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the clientele that
It's the
rides.
same exact thing. Absolutely no difference. It's called a cigar lighter.
The Isuzu Rodeo is for CEOs.
Yeah.
Oh man, and like Ernest Hemingway.
It was pretty awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Do you know when JFK signed the embargo to Cuba? Okay.
I'm pretty sure we mentioned this like once a month on the podcast.
Well, basically, he just had an intern like bring him 10,000 Cuban cigars, and was like, "Thanks," and then signed the bill. Like, no more cigars. And that's why he was killed, because Fidel Castro needed that money.
He didn't pay for it?
Nah. Son of a bitch. Hijo de puta.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've watched a little bit.
Vaya.
Walk.
No, caminar. That's walk. Vaya means like whoa.
Oh, sure.
I think. I don't know.
I don't know either. I just know.
Dale. What's your favorite? Okay, man, Pitbull, right?
Yeah.
What's your
favorite
song featuring Pitbull?
That's every song. The Bing Crosby, Have Yourself a Holly Jolly Christmas.
Merry Little Christmas?
No, the Pitbull version is Have Yourself a Jolly Little Christmas. What's my favorite Pitbull song?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, can you think of any song that is a Pitbull song and not someone else featuring Pitbull?
Well, I haven't listened to music after like 2008, so I don't know. I don't even know who Pitbull is. I just know he's worldwide.
Yes, but also 305.
Yeah,
he keeps it. He keeps it local.
He keeps it loco.
Yeah. No.
What's your favorite Doctor?
You never. First of all, probably nothing. Before you even finish. Second of all, I'm interested in this because I feel like you don't ever ask the questions on here, which is fine.
This is a stupid joke. This is a dumb joke.
Oh, good. Let's hear it. This is why. You don't ask the questions.
What's your favorite Hispanic Doctor Who villain?
Oh, hold on. God damn it. The
Daleks.
God damn it. That sucks.
I've seen exactly one episode of Doctor Who.
I've seen none, and I know that.
Yeah, right. The episode I saw did not have Daleks.
Ugh. Ugh.
So yeah, I don't know who Pitbull is. I don't know what he does. I know he's bald. I know he's beautiful. I know he's big. That's all I know.
Yeah, that's all you need to know.
Okay, good.
Basically.
He's Hitman. He's Hispanic Hitman.
Hitman.
From the video games?
Video game?
Yeah, that's exactly who he is.
I mean,
just a bald guy.
A bald guy
that wears sunglasses and leather gloves and dresses in a suit. He's Hitman straight up.
Or like every single limo driver.
Yeah, that's true too. Hitman was a limo driver.
Was he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
So did he?
You would drive around the city real fast, and you'd be crashing and stuff. It's just like crazy.
Fast and loose.
And yeah, you pick up fares and then try not to hit people.
No, I think you're thinking of Crazy Taxi.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you started playing Hitman, did someone say, "Let's make some crazy money"?
Yeah.
And then the Offspring started playing?
Yeah.
No, that's Crazy Taxi.
Are you sure? I figured that he was getting money from like the hits being put out on people.
No, you're just driving a taxi.
Really?
What a crazy game.
That was a crazy game.
Crazy Taxi is.
That was a great game.
Why? It's an awesome game.
Crazy Taxi.
But why?
I don't know, but it was.
Why did people play that?
Well, it was on the Dreamcast, and I feel like the Dreamcast, every single game on the Dreamcast was so quirky and weird.
Yeah, they released it for Xbox too. I had it on Xbox. I also have it for my phone.
Weird.
Yeah, like the original Crazy Taxi.
That's awesome.
They also made a Simpsons version of Crazy Taxi.
I remember that. I never played it.
Simpsons Hit and Run. It's fun.
Simpsons Hitman and Run.
Hit and Run.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. And yes, I know Homer's bald.
Yeah.
But he is not the Hitman.
I feel like that's Hitman.
Does Hitman have a name? Hitman is
Homer.
Bald Max Payne. Remember Max Payne?
I don't really. I never played it.
It was a fun game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many people did you pick up?
It's not. It wasn't a taxi game.
Well, sure, but what was your top score of how many people?
It wasn't. You don't. I don't think you drive at all in that game.
That's how you. So it was like a rickshaw.
No.
You just
rickshaws are crazy.
Yeah,
right?
they are crazy.
Well, I feel like rickshaws.
If you don't sit on a pillow when you're in the rickshaw, you're definitely in for some Max Payne.
I feel like rickshaws feel bad to be like riding in one.
Sure, because it's like, oh, there's my medieval surf.
Yeah, but pedicabs, not
What's the
pedicabs.
difference?
Where the ones where the dudes ride the bikes.
Oh, the bike. I'm sorry. Sure.
That feels okay for some reason.
Well, yeah. Well, because I feel like those
it's
guys
like
are
easier.
I feel like
for
it's
them.
probably easier. Yeah, and they're probably like getting exercise. Well, I feel like the guys that do pedicabs are also like
bike messengers or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like marathon bikers, whatever that would even be.
Yeah, that's a thing.
So it's kind of like it's sort of like Rocky training by like punching bags of meat or lifting rocks.
You're just bringing bags of meat from one place to another.
Yeah, exactly right. And then
Nice.
sometimes the meat pays you.
Sometimes.
So, I mean, I assume they get paid. Sometimes.
That makes me feel a lot better about that.
Yeah. Whereas
Thanks,
I believe everyone that does rickshaws
probably
is,
slaves.
yeah,
Honestly,
I believe that they're wards of the state or prisoners.
yeah. Like there's no.
Yeah.
You
Or
know
you can
what?
either stamp.
I'm gonna open a rickshaw business. Nobody does that.
Yeah,
That sucks.
Exactly. It's basically you can either break rocks, stamp license plates,
Or do a rickshaw.
Be a rickshaw driver. A rickshaw.
Rickshaw.
What do you call a person who drives a rickshaw?
Rick.
See you later.
There was an SNL sketch about the Star Wars trailer, and
Oh, wow.
it just apparently had footage of the Star Wars trailer. So as soon as it started, I had to like close my eyes and plug my ears.
That's really funny.
This year's gonna be fucking tough.
Yeah. What?
I mean, I already couldn't properly attend a Christmas party last night.
This has been a Peaches and Hot Sauce presentation.
Peaches. Hot sauce. 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 Got your peaches.